Alright guys, welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Hardcore Mode. This is Series 2, Episode 46, Day 1845. We're getting there, we're getting close to 2000. Very, very close to 2000. So, today's episode, I fucked that up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Right. Today's episode. God damn, that cow's loud. We are going to be doing something that I've needed to do for a little while now. Let me just turn down my volume. There we go. So Zombie Base is pretty much completely almost out of sand and it looks awful. So we're going to give it a bit of a makeover. But before we get started with that, this thing hit over 2.7k views on YouTube. I think it was 27. Whoa, fucking hell. I think he still gives me a fright. I think it was about 27,000 views on Giphy Cat for the GIF that I put up. And it got the front page of Reddit on Minecraft, the subreddit. Holy shit. Just me dropping the sand on this thing. So yeah, hello to everyone that's subscribed. So anyway, before we get started with Zombie Base, I wanted to ask a quick question. I already have some ideas for this thing, but I would love to hear what you guys think. What should we do with this? I want complete honesty. I want raw ideas. That anything you have, throw it at me in the comment section down below. And if it's better than the ideas I've got, then I will use them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to working more on this place. So, like I said, we're going to be redecorating Zombie Base. Now, for those of you unaware, Zombie Base took a bit of a hit when it came to the sand collection. Oh shit. A big hit. And it looks fucking shit. It's just full of sandstone. So my idea, I think, is just to replace all of the sand with grass and podzol. Now, the idea that I've got, it's going to look pretty sick because the whole theme of Zombie Base is green. Everything is kind of like green based. It's got a tint. We've got the zombie on top of the base. So I think it should tie in really well. But I'm not sure how the grass is going to look like compared to the podzol in a desert biome. So we're going to check that out right now just before we get started. Before I go crazy ham. And collect the shit ton of materials. Because I'm going to need a lot. I'm going to need a lot. Zombie Base is huge. That desert biome is not going to... it's not going to go down without a fight. Right. Oh, I love this place so much. I really wish it didn't lag as much though, because as soon as we get close to this thing, it lags like hell. Oh, it's actually not lagging too bad. We're only down to 40 frames. And there's 30 frames. Okay. And it's just kicking off. Yeah, at some point they're going to fix this. Hopefully it doesn't break it. But it is a bit laggy here. Alright. So, podzol should be in one of these chests. I believe. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wrong. 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 Where the fuck is it? Mycelium. Podzol. There it is. Alright. Get my helmet back on. Now, I think... Let me check. We need silk touch shovels to get more podzol because it doesn't spread, and I do believe, yes, I've got 2. Alright, that's cool. That's good. I mean, it's really hard to get silk touch in this version of the game for some reason. I don't know why. I used to get it all the time in the snapshots, and in, I think, 1.8, the initial release that came out. But in 1.8.7, I have no idea why, but it just seems like it's a lot more rarer. It's really uncommon to get silk touch. Unless I'm just getting really bad luck. It's probably a bit of both, to be honest. Oh yeah, this thing needs to go as well. This is what we used to transport the villagers to Spawn Chunk Island. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. So, as you can see, Zombie Base extends out quite a bit. But all the sand has just been decimated. I mean, we'll get a better look at it. We'll just go over here. This area got annihilated. Look at this shit, man. Fucking hell. So what I'm tempted to do, I'm tempted to wipe all this out flat and then just keep this bit here as like mountainous range. Everything else is going to get wiped flat though. We'll probably have some still kind of little hilly areas, but I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan. And zombies track from really far away. Holy shit. Fuck's sake. I'm always remembering this whenever I wander around at night. Oh, you've got an enchanted bow? No, maybe not. Never mind. So yeah, this took a bit of a beating. Wow, okay, lots of zombies. So we're going to completely redecorate this thing. Because I hate the look of it right now. It looks horrible. I mean, look at this. But in doing so, we're going to get more sand, which I'm then going to use on another project, Project Bioshock, which will take a very long time. It might span about 3 episodes, depending on when I start it. Okay, right, we need to make a day real fast. Alright, let's give this a look. So, the idea is pretty much to use grass and podzol combined. And I think the podzol I could put on the higher parts. So we'd have grass for the lower levels, and then mixtures of podzol for the mountainous areas and the hilly areas. I think that would look pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see. I reckon it's gonna look much better than what it looks like now, because holy shit. It's just a mess. We've also got Candyland from Django still sitting there. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know whether we should break it down or just leave it. It's a bit of history though. That's the thing. I don't want to break it down because that's our first Wither battle location. And it was pretty ridiculous. For anyone that hasn't seen annotation here. Now click and watch. I filled that thing full of TNT. But yeah. This is a fairly large biome. On the topic of where I'm going to get the podzol from, by the way, I don't think I really showed that part off. So, briefly, in episode 44, I made tunnels leading, in the nether, I made ice tunnels leading to the ice spike biome. And on the way there, or on the way of finding that location again, because I'm a noob when it comes to portals and nether portals. I didn't really pay much attention to where I was heading. I just went east or south. I think it was east. No, it was west. I went west and just kind of winged it. Alright, so that's above. Yeah, okay, so it's above the bedrock. Then I have. Nope, let me out. There we go. Alright, so these are where the tunnels are. So on the way there, I was going to get to my point. Before I got distracted. On the way to the ice spike biome, we did find a huge mega tiger biome. It extended miles. And that was in the video for a little bit. It was in a little montagey bit that shows the progress of like how far I've come along. I don't think you guys really saw or really took in the scope of that biome. It never fucking ended. Alright, is this the one? I think that might be it. Let's test it out. Because over that way is where I was fucking around with the portals to get to the ice spike biome. And it's one of them down there. I think this is the one that leads to the mega tiger. Alright, swords out. Here we go. If we spawn in a cave, then it's the right one. Yeah. So I did kind of block this off with netherrack because I had a shit ton on me. Yeah, here we go. This shit is huge. There's a zombie over there. Oh, that's right. The last time I was here, it was dark. Alright, let's get a slightly better vantage point. We can go up here, I think. The shovel that I've got isn't silk touch, though. That's the issue. I didn't want to use anything but silk touch on this area so I could get as much podzol as possible. But if you see what I mean, like, this thing never fucking ends. Just keeps on going and going and going. But it's not gonna last for long. It's gonna get decimated. Look, this keeps on going. Still goes. Nuts. Alright, so I'm going to head home. Going to grab our Silk Touch materials, get everything sorted, all of our gear. And we'll get started on demolishing this place. In hopes of refurbishing Zombie Base to its former glory. Alright, let's do this. Welcome back, guys, to a very different looking scenery. Holy shit. Yeah, this is taking quite some fucking time, but we are nearing the end. Can actually see the last section we need to do. So it's this bit, leading up, and then swinging round to the back is the last part. Oh my god. It's taking forever. Right, so I'm going to run through a few things that we've changed and a few things we've found. Holy shit. But first things first, I've got some awesome news. My internet connection has finally been upgraded. They were in my area recently and connected fiber to my cabinet. And holy fucking shit, it's amazing. Here's a quick image of the comparison of what I was on before and what I'm on now. And my god, I can't even put into words how ridiculous it is. Like, so first of all, I can stream again, so that's awesome. I can actually stream at high quality, and it's zombies going up, and it's amazing. And I think that might be the reason why this is taking a little bit longer. We've hit the month mark since the last episode got released, and we're still not done. And I think it's because I've been streaming a lot more, because what I've been doing is I've been playing other games, but when I've been playing this level, this like kind of like setup, Minecraft hardcore mode, I've been getting distracted by chat and I've been like wandering around. So I'll talk about random shit, and that's going to make me take a little bit longer, and then I'll go on like a little tour of the world for people that haven't seen it yet. Yeah, but excuses aside, it should be done pretty soon. Hopefully I'm going to get this out before the end of the month. There's a lot I want to get done. But yeah, we're getting there, So, first things first. Remember that idea that I talked about earlier in the episode when I said, oh, Podzol should look really cool on top of the higher parts of the mountain? Yeah, fuck that shit. I decided to use entirely just grass, and then use Podzol for the ocean, kind of like little lake bed. And I said ocean bed. Yeah, it's like little lakes that I've got, and this is the lake bed. And up on the sides here, I've actually got it around the corner on here. It looks really nice. I quite like it. It's pretty much perfect for like an ocean floor, sea floor type thing. Even though this is lakes, it's man-made. It's like a reservoir. Yeah, we've also updated the well. It's had a bit of a makeover, so it looks like it's actually connected to the floor, because before it was just floating in the air. It looked awful. Now it's actually connected, and I've redone the actual blocks that's used. It's still made out of sandstone, but I've just polished it up a bit. I think it looks nice. Nice little addition. One idea we did have during the stream, or multiple streams, is that we should fill these things up with guardians. And the initial, like, kind of spur of the idea moment for that, spur of the moment thing that triggered that idea was that these had like shitloads of squid in them. I don't know why. It's kind of stopped now, but when I first made these, there was like 20 squid in each of them, and it was annoying because they would like glitch out and start like going on the sea bit here. I can't even think of the fucking name for this. What is this? Fuck. The shore. That's it. Fuck. That's for oceans. Whatever. Yeah, they were getting stuck. So things were messing up and it looked a bit weird. I've also replaced all the sandstone that was underneath the sand, or that was left over, with actual smooth stone. So it's only one layer thick. It would be fucking ridiculous if I did the whole mountain. If I like broke it all down and then rebuilt it. But yeah, it's just kind of like covered up. It's like a mask that I've put on everything. And then this bit over here, I've done the same thing. You can kind of see where it cuts off, where like the sand biome or the desert biome ends and then the jungle biome begins. It's like right here. So I had to replace all this stuff as well. Another cool little thing I found, I was like literally just placing the grass blocks around here, just chatting away to the Twitch chat, and we heard what seemed like a zombie party. Oh, hold on, let me just fill this in. So I basically heard about 4 or 5 zombies underground. So I was like, straight away I was like, should we investigate this? Because there should be a spawner. There shouldn't be that many zombies down there. So we went down, and much to our surprise, there wasn't a zombie spawner. No. We had found a skeleton spawner. It's all the way down here. We got to this point here and we were like, what the fuck's going on? Because there was like 5 skeletons down here as well as the zombies kind of like knocking around this section. Yeah, there was just a skeleton spawner just sat here. So the entire time during the beginning of this series, where I was constantly like frantically wanting a skeleton spawner so I could set up like a proper XP grind farm with the potions and all that stuff, there was one right on the zombie base. Of course, there's no way of me fucking knowing that, but still, it's just funny to think that there was one right next to my main base before I moved off to the ocean monument. And there's like diamond horse armor in here. I purposely left the stuff in here because it was like, I had to show you guys it in the video. It's like the best gear. It's so good. Probably the best look you can get. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of this cave. And I'll show you another thing that we're going to be doing. This is probably going to get streamed. I'm not sure whether or not I should record a little time-lapse clip of it or whether I should just stream it. I'm contemplating just streaming it because we're nearly done. Shit. There we go. Yeah, over here, as you can see, we've done a lot of work. It's taken a long time. But along here, I kind of had an idea to make another lake, but have it cascade down into the little river that we've got flowing through our base. So obviously this whole thing here, apart from the whole grass section that I've done, everything else is natural. As well as the pyramid, which I'm going to leave the way it is. I was contemplating breaking it down, replacing the blocks with another type of block. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I quite like it. But this over here, as you can see, the lake is just right here. But this section seemed perfect for another lake. And then maybe like a little waterfall type thing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spread all this out with podzol again. We're going to clean it up. It's probably going to be about 3 or 4 blocks high. It's going to raise up this bit here as well. And then bring the corners, or rather the connections, all the way up to this bit. So there's only going to be about maybe 6 or 8 blocks worth of where the water's going to go. And why is my frames are dropping like crazy? Yeah, so it's going to be a little waterfall. It's going to look really nice, I think. A nice little addition. It's going to be raised up a little bit more, so it will be a slightly more dramatic, and then cascade down into the river. I think it's going to look really nice. Yeah. Okay. And also, I got rid of the mountain. I should have mentioned that at the very start, but the mountain's gone. Initially, I was thinking about replacing it with the dirt and stone, but I changed my mind. We're going to go with the whole test tube idea again for all the farms. And this is going to be the first test tube that we're going to do. Yeah, it should look pretty good. We'll see how things go. But first, we need to finish off this little bit here, the last corner of the sand, and then we can continue on with the decoration of this place, which should just be the trees, I think. I might use a lot of bone meal as well, but we'll see. Alright, let's go. Well then. One way to come back. What the fuck? Is that skeleton dead? Ah, the brain's all busted. Well, shit. Alright, welcome back, guys. I was just ender pearling on top of this thing to get a good view of everything, and then that happened. I should probably light this up a bit. But yeah, look, we're done. God damn it, the head's all fucked now. What do I do? Where'd the red bit come from? But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It looks loads better. It was a fucking pigsty before, but now it looks really nice. It's very, very polished. The one thing that's annoying us though is that Enderman keeps spawning and taking blocks, and because this is only like 1 block thick across the whole biome, it's like leaving spots where you can see sand and sandstone. But yeah, if I light this up better than I have now, then that shouldn't be an issue. Also, if I light up the top of the fucking zombie head, Jesus, that's going to be a thing now. But yeah, biome switch complete, I think, or biome swap, whatever I'm going to call this. Yeah, finally done. It looks lovely. I really like it. I don't know if we're going to put the guardians inside that or not, in those 2 pools. But I think my favourite part is this bit here, the little waterfall that we did on stream last night. Looks really nice. Yeah, I pretty much finished everything on stream. If you guys want to catch any more future streams, you can check me out at twitch.tv/Phil with a 1 and an underscore on the end. I'll put it up on the screen now so you can see it. And if you follow that, you should be able to get email notifications when I go live. And it's basically just going to be me grinding at this thing. Grinding at hardcore mode. If you enjoy watching that, I do answer a lot of questions that get asked and stuff. So, yeah, I think we're about done though. If we keep going at this, the episode will never finish. So I decided to call it now. I've also got a little flower forest section over there as well. But yeah, it's looking loads better. Really happy with it. Also, a little reminder, I would love to know what you guys think I should do with the second ocean monument. I mentioned it at the start of the video. Definitely going to happen next episode, but we'll see what you guys think. I'd rather get the ideas from you guys first and then make my final decision, because I've already got a really good idea, but if you guys can beat it, well shit, I'll be doing that, and I'll give you credit. Also, a little teaser, we are nearly on day 2000, 1986 at the minute, so next episode is going to be day 2000, and I'm going to be showing off all the stats which are on here, which are pretty ridiculous. For anyone that watched the live streams, you guys got like a glimpse at that shit, and holy fuck, some of the stats on that are ridiculous. Like this world, when you see all that shit, all the stats, it's like it sinks in how long I've like put into this world and how much I've been playing it. But yeah. So we'll call the episode there, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, or YouTube bollocks. And next episode we will be tackling the second ocean monument, which I am really looking forward to. Oh yes. Alright, catch you guys later.